Hi, it's about 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. And the recent mining CG turned out to be one of the best nights I've ever had on Xbox for Elite Dangerous. It was absolutely epic, had a wonderful time. I've got some very epic videos coming up about it, but on the piracy front I had a good evening piracy. I was down here, I pirated, there were a couple, there was someone combat logged but then later apologised, came back to some rebuys. I'm not including any of that footage. I'd like to say to that person, well done on coming back and taking the rebuys and apologising. You know, all's fair. You know, when someone does that, I don't feel the need to do a cheats video or call that person out or be mean to that person. That, you know, that's just great. And I remember clip, I messaged that guy and he was like, lol. As soon as he messaged lol, I was like, I'm not gonna try and message him when I drop in. I'm just going to hatchbreaker the hell out of him. So we'll catch up with that guy in a bit. But I was having fun pirating. I had an awful lot of fun just trying to pirate a mining CG while there was a lot going on in system. There were lawfuls and unlawfuls getting around. There was stuff starting to kick off, and I got some decent piracy done. I stole nearly 40 tons of cargo on 4 different robberies. Some I'm bringing to you, some I'm not, because it involves incidents around the combat logger. So it was all really good fun. You know, I hooked up with a lot of people, I robbed a lot of people, I, you know, sent no cargo to some people. With it being a CG and so sporadic, sometimes I wasn't the best on the messaging, because sometimes you'll just drop in, mug people and run. But anyone who complied would get a 24-hour pass. Regardless, they'd be told about it after the event. But I was also having that wonderful problem with collecting cargo, which meant I was down for a long time collecting the cargo from robberies, because I had to literally ram the cargo individually to bring it back into life. That bug is a major pain in the butt. I feel sorry for Alders. Alders Bladeborn was really concerned about this poor little hauler, because he was like, oh my god, I'm not going to make it in time to rescue him. And then I was like, well, why are you worried? I'm like, I'm a pirate. I'm not going to kill a little baby hauler. I'm going to scan him, see if he's got cargo, and then let him go. You know, I'm going to leave the murder to all the gankers that were in the system, because there were a lot of them. So little baby hauler, you know, he survived his encounter with me, just had a hatchbreaker applied, just to see if he had any cargo. And I don't know what a hauler was doing at a mining CG without any cargo, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. If they haven't got cargo, I'm going to leave them be. And I actually respect a hauler shooting at me. He doesn't know any better, and I'm not going to murder him, which will probably annoy Scooby, because he's very much, if they shoot at you, you should kill them. And I have said before that if someone, like, you know, shoots at us, we should respond in force, because it's the threat of force. But I think when it comes to a hauler, I'm pretty safe to ignore the threat of a hauler. The poor guy could shoot at me for a long time with no effect. And I don't think he even realised I was a player. So I'm not going to just punish like little haulers that, you know, get brave. But on the whole, it took me ages to track down my target with this cutter. But yeah, I robbed this guy a few times, and fair play to him. But like I say, because he typed lol in system chat, I took him to be a non-compliant trader and just dropped in and let the beauty of the size 7 hatchbreaker go to work. And then also, when he did get feisty and start shooting at me, I realised how weak his cutter was when my frag started tearing through his shields. So all in all, it was a fun CG. It was only a little mining CG. The amount of pirating I did was very little, because I think I made a community post about this. It was the CG basically ran from start on Thursday, and that was not good for me. As in terms of work wise, my work timing has been really bad for CGs lately, because I do 4 on 4 off shifts, and it moves forward a day every week. So it's like, you know, one week I do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the next week I do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I've been in that rotation of doing like my weekends recently, I'm now coming out of that rotation, so if the CG happens now, I'll have a good few days of it. So obviously there will be no CGs for the next couple of weeks, because that's how it always works out for me. There's always good CGs when I'm working, and bad nothing when I'm not. That's the way it goes. But I had enough time to really enjoy this CG, and the night I had down here was so epic. I've got so much content from it. I hope you enjoy it all. But I'm going to leave you with the last bit and say that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll show you a little bit of my PvP piracy.
They're robbing all of the commanders.